Late season game.
It's Madden NFL 23. We'll see the dynamic Justin Fields. He got his reps in last week, finishing with over 300 passing yards. It's the Bears and the Saints, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
From a city that has hosted 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Chicago Bears and the New Orleans Saints. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunton, and Charles, you look at this Saints.
All right, we got the Saints with Jameis Winston coming to town. They still got Michael Thomas. They got Kamara. They have one of the worst rated offenses in the league. I'm not sure why. I looked through the roster. I know they lost Eric McCoy at center, who's now our starting center. And then they lost someone else. They had two porous O-linemen, center and guard. So, I don't know why their offense would be rated so poorly, though. The receiving core, they had Michael Thomas. You know what? I don't know who else they have besides Michael Thomas. That could be the problem. Hopefully the Bears can get going here and get back over 500. Last week, Fields really struggled with turnovers. Then again, I was partially by forcing the ball to Claypool 3 of the 4 picks. So trying to get him a breakout, which we didn't get it last week, but this week we did. So I guess it worked. We fell short, but kept enough momentum going to where now he's got an opportunity to be a superstar for this game. Just got to give him 3 touches or 150 pass and receiving yards, which should be pretty doable. Our defense, though, is just getting beat up. I don't know what's going on here. We can't stop anyone lately. Oh, that could have been a pick right there. Gotta watch out for Olave here. Man, he's probably one of the top receivers in the league right now. 381 through 4 weeks, yeah. He's gonna be at the top of the list there.
When you turn in good, consistent performances each and every week, you will rank in the top 10 in the league in receiving yards, and he's number 7 currently, hoping to move up as time goes on.
The first carry now, this is Alvin Kamara.
Dang, almost had him in the backfield. Oh, God, that's not what we want to see. Tremaine Edmonds, our $50 million linebacker we signed in the offseason.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Winston now. Open man is the tight end.
Oh, boy.
And they're able to work this across.
I don't like getting dinked and dumped up the field, but...
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies.
What are you talking about, Craig?
On 2nd down, Kamara. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. Well, for Alvin Kamara, that speed-size combo, just about exactly what you want for a running back, and he uses that strength to bust through a would-be tackler there.
Yeah, this could be a sign of what this defense is in for, because you know all week long the coach reports to the defense. You've got to be able to wrap up against a back like him, or he can make you pay. Technique, technique, technique.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara to the 27-yard line.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
They run it again with Kamara. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
To throw, Winston. Got an open man. It's Olave. And he'll be taken down.
It's a touchdown because no one touched him.
That one good for 24.
How's that not a touchdown?
That's a big conversion there on third down, and this has been a great opening drive.
Where?
You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a first and goal.
Kamara. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Kamara trying again. And not able to bring it away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Dancing to his, and he'll take it.
Jameis Winston's going to tuck it down and run. No way. Oh, killer drive there. Held them down to, could have settled for 3. They get to 7. 4 points blue right there. Dang it.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. From his end zone, here's Tremont Smith.
You're calling me for holding now? That's great. I'm going to start the game off. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Your first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
Barkley inside handoff. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. The Bears had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Claypool with another catch. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Off play action. Fields rolling to his right. He finds his man Johnson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. On the move to his left. Throws the out route and finds Claypool. And he is out of bounds, but not before.
I'm going to get Claypool this dev this game. I don't care.
Third catch for him,
And we're gonna win.
alone, and it'll give him a first down.
It's
Really
fine.
A solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to
I
start
don't know my
this
great
game.
play out of this
Like
formation.
watching
That's
an
annoying.
operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Punch ace.
A first down carry for Barkley. Tackle there going to Marshall.
Okay.
Now look, that wasn't a huge gain, but
Claypool.
those are the types
Yep,
of carries
it's
that I
back
think they
in.
were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that.
Nope. Nope, nope, nope.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play.
Why is Juwan Johnson in?
5 yards on third down. Back to throw. Fields. It's
Oh my God.
incomplete. Took a shot.
Gotta be kidding me. What happened to my guys?
On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out.
It's so weird. Where are my guys?
Good. And they are on the board.
Mooney's
Still
out.
trailing.
I mean,
It's 7-3.
our receiving core. Why did Juwan Johnson go in?
Now they still trail.
There's something wrong. Oh my God, Velas Jones wasn't even going. Give me a break.
Down with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves.
It's fatigue.
Game on.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance time?
God dang, 2nd and 9, they come with that
And this
crap.
will wind up a Saints first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment.
That's
Looks like
clearly
one of the
they're gonna
Saints
keep
is
running.
injured, shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And getting this just shy of
Kamara's just killing me on the ground.
49.
Normally teams break one huge run and I should have run the rest of the game, but not today. It's killing us. Run the ball 9 times already. Wow.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
That's not good.
Managed to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming
That's not
up.
good at all.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Broken ribs. Crap.
Looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball.
It's not good.
Surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Let's go, guys.
So failure to connect on second down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Jameis to throw it.
Got him.
He's taken down. A bear
Got him with the blitz, baby.
and the defense
Hell yeah.
on 3rd down, a loss of
Good for me, Edmonds. Great job. It's going out of bounds over here.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Here's Smith to return it. It'll be a 39.
Okay, I see you.
Give him a good 10 yards on the return.
All right.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season, and of course it all came together with the rest of the team.
There we go.
Fellas up front, leverage, and boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are.
I'm not familiar with this play, but we'll try it.
Create those holes.
Or not.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. They're trying to find Sharp, but it's intercepted. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And I
You
think
kidding me, dude?
get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers, but instead they'll keep.
Horrible pass.
On the INT. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's able to
Better be a hold.
6 there, down to the 37.
There we go. There we go, accept.
That one on the guard, Cesar Ruiz.
Still 1st down. Ready.
Winston to give, it's Kamara. And he'll get it down to the play to the
Jeez. 13
huge.
yards on
Running the
1st
chains on
down.
1st down to make the second very manageable.
No way.
How much pride do you have in an offense on 1st down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on 2nd down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance.
Touchdown!
Well, that's not good.
Des Fitzpatrick, his first touchdown on the year. The Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And turnovers get me again.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass.
Killing me here.
On play number 2.
Down 14-3. Jeez.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Chicago offense set to get started. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one.
This isn't going to
That's a
work
good
at all.
way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
And still in the first half here, a long way to go. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
So why is Mooney in?
Pick up there, and it'll leave him with their 2nd and
jacked.
3. They'll run it again with Barkley. And this
Didn't even get there. You gotta be kidding me, dude.
gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to
Oh,
have to
gosh.
win because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. There'll be some contact going on.
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. First down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to
What's up with Mooney going all over the ground?
It's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
Well, they've been fighting and scratching and clawing for that first sack in the game, and it turned out not just a short one right there behind the line. First one they get, 10-plus yards, and the guy who has the legs to escape most of these. As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, particularly running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They snap it to Fields. Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool. And he is going to have the Bears first down as they wind up getting 13 there on 4th down. Here's Fields. Locates Claypool on the crossing route. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. It's Barkley on the counter. And some space here. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
No way, dude.
Ball is intercepted. Marcus May with a pick.
You're a joke.
There he goes. He's at the 30.
That's absurd.
10.
Claypool has a touchdown, and they don't let me control him to cut it off to make the catch. It's a joke.
The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going
It's
to
a
be able
joke.
to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
Bears, man.
Right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
All right.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 50. Pretty nice work on the return.
All right. Claypool's going to get his dev upgrade at least.
Offense ready for their upcoming possession.
Whatever.
September sure treated him kindly. Now we flip over to October. Any reason to think that those numbers drop, or can he keep the pace up?
Well, he can keep the pace up, but it's going to get a lot more difficult now. To me, it's a lot like baseball, all right? When guys, when they first hit the league, whether it's a pitcher or a hitter, and they go through the league the first time and they're hot, people go, wow, what a phenom. Then they get tape on them, they get scouted.
What was Claypool doing?
Let's see if he's going to adapt.
His route is a comeback. What the hell is he doing?
That type of production.
That's a good call because he's a known entity. See how they defend him going forward. Play action. It's Fields. He'll buy some time right. And that'll fall incomplete.
Dude.
He was hit just as he let that go. And now
You have the wide open.
The Bears on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. On play action, Fields. They'll roll him out right. And this pass broken up.
Broken up. You can't catch it.
Third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Here we go on 4th down. Fields rolling to his left. And it's
What is that?
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. First down, Winston. And his throw is incomplete.
These are the situations that really test the defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6
Right after his
yards
butt
and a
there.
sack. Here comes the Saints punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it. They may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with a run so far. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Meanwhile, Fields' throw taken in by Chark. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Fields now to throw. Oh, this one incomplete.
Complete a fucking pass, dude. These guys are wide open.
And it's 2nd down. 2nd
Boom.
and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw is Fields.
Oh my God.
It's intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
2 minutes remaining in this first half.
Let's see what's
football.
happening.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On 2nd and 11 now. Winston. They'll set up the score. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. But fortunately, the Saints were able to hold on to it, so they will enjoy possession.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Now Winston. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this will remain an 18-point lead.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up. Position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times, but as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fields able to hit his target, Claypool. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. The 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Open man completes it to Claypool. And they are going to have a 1st down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to draw that one free.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To the air again, Fields. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half. Here's Fields. And he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney, as the 1st half is winding down, and the Bears are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and it makes the score 21-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you, too, in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in...
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.